Okay, we're live.
Welcome to Welcome at the Watchtower. Today we're gonna have some a little rant show, but and we're gonna look a little at Jericho X, the new units, or old units, all the hero unit they have remount. But let me introduce you to the panel. I will start with Coyote. Can you say hello to the panel?
Hello, everyone, and I hope you have already a good evening.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, we have, I think. Ghost Rider.
Hello.
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 And Anxiety.
Hello, everyone.
And then we have Metrotronic. I cannot pronounce that, but
Hello, everybody.
Raven
Hello.
and Yellow. Can I start the show now?
You can start the show now, I'm here.
Yellow, can you say hello?
Hello, everybody.
Oh, no. Well, we're gonna look at the release notes from last week. There was not much meat on the release notes from last week, so we put a little together for this week too, and we're gonna go through it. There's Jericho is made what do you call it, renowned, or I don't know what you call it, but we're gonna get him maybe a new type of Jericho, and we have the little talk a little about the PvP part today. And there's actually not much on the event yet, but but from what I'm seeing, Jericho is the only unit that we're actually gonna get from this event. So it's gonna probably be a little grindy. But yeah, let's. Can you? Are you screen sharing
No one, because nobody has
me?
anything on.
Oh, let me. Sorry, screen share this, and I'm gonna go to this. Just give me a second. Just put it a little up so we can see what is going on. Da, 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 da.
You're still dancing around. You might have to relog.
11, like this. Is it dancing around?
Yeah, it's dancing around.
Okay. We're gonna do like this. Screen sharing. Put screen share on.
Yeah, just
And
rejoin the channel real quick and then do it.
I'm still dancing.
Yeah, it's still dancing. Oh no, we got it now.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, the following changes and fixes are being applied in the Friday, May 28th update. The events Operation Gemini Rising. The leader of the Descendants revealed, who is the mysterious figure and what has driven them to invade the sector. In Operation Gemini Rising, players can unlock the new Jericho X unique unit by collecting all 4 pieces of tech available in the event store. The major upgrade on the classic Jericho will send enemies running. Starts June 3rd at 10 a.m. PDT and ends June 9th at 10 a.m. PDT. Full briefing available on June 2nd. Content changes. Gear Store updates. Joining the Gear Store is the Doppler and all the bronze and silver tech. For the workshop, Adam and Ares tech capacity for Omega has increased to 2,000 and Omega War Rig has increased to 2,500. The general bug and fixes for the week is general fixes and improvements. Micro ordnance description had a typo. Shadow Ops menu had the wrong amount of possible completions. Gold Defend boost showed twice, and Proteus could not be used in raids. Also, music wasn't playing if enabled, which I never had that problem with it because I don't use it. So
Have any of you experienced some of the bug fixes they have made?
The music playing.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
No.
No.
Maybe they'll give us some options to play our own.
Yeah.
hi Doomsday, he's on the side chat.
Hello, Dooms.
Hey, Dooms.
Hi, Dooms.
I
Uh,
do.
did any,
Hi, Doomsday.
all of you can remember Jericho X? Not Jericho X, Jericho.
Yeah, but I think
Yes.
Jericho X won't be able to be placed in the base, so.
He was the Hellhound hero. Let me see if I just gonna press level. But we're gonna take a little look at the Gear Store too. Gear Store update. New to the store, Doubler
You want
at
me, you want me to do
600,000
that, or you want to do
medals.
it?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
Doubler cap of 16, and each Doubler costs 600,000 medals. It's a good unit, in my opinion. Not for PvP, but for PvE, it is have awesome range and kills unit pretty fast. So, articulated rotor hub for 420,000 medals. Polymer tail rotor, 420,000 medals. Laminated windows, 480,000 medals. Ironclad airframe, 480,000 medals. So that is new to the Gear Store. Have any of you maxed your Doppler?
I hadn't matched it, but I got 16 out of 16 of just about everything already from doing Shadow Ops.
Yeah. And what tech are you running with on the Doppler, or have you not used it very much?
I haven't used it very much because I'm waiting for the rest of them to get built.
What about you guys?
Mine's 15. 15 going to
Mine?
15
Yeah,
or going to 16, one or the other. I never remember.
Yeah, mine's called a 16, I think.
Have you played with it?
16.
I mean, play with it.
Last night was the first time I've deployed it in a base where it didn't get killed. I used it to clean up, but the previous times I've tried, adding it to a PvP, they just get killed too quick. So you may be right as far as it's only good for PvE.
Yeah.
And a little cleanup.
It's good to clean up with this unit.
Mine are
Have it-
level 15 and I don't use them actually.
It has awesome range. And
Yeah, I like the units for PvP and you cannot use it there.
oh, okay. Let's see. We have Diary War Commander June preview.
Okay.
Can you take that one, Brandy?
So, coming up in June, the Descendants are moving in for the kill. In Operation Gemini Rising, you'll need to continue pushing back on their advance into the sectors. The search you have been doing the last few months is about to pay off through the Jericho X, through as the Jericho X joins the fight. So the operation is Gemini Rising. It says the June event Operation Gemini Rising continues the Descendants' assaults for the last few months. You've been researching tech for the mystery unique unit, and the Jericho X is there to join the battle. Jericho X can be earned in Operation Gemini Rising by unlocking all 4 pieces of its tech in the event store. Operation Gemini Rising runs from June 3rd at 10 a.m. PDT to June 9th at 10 a.m. PDT, and this is a picture of the Jericho X.
Oh, let me scroll down.
Says the Jericho X is a major upgrade on a classic favorite. Speed, firepower, and legendary hellhounds at its side, the Jericho X is all the backup you need. In addition, you can upgrade the Jericho X to Elite by collecting 5 augment cores in the event, plus all the tech that you've earned in the last few events will be immediately equipable, making the Jericho X an instant powerhouse. The Jericho X can be earned in Operation Gemini Rising by unlocking all 4 pieces of its tech in the event store. And
Okay.
we're going to have another round of Omega Bounty Hunter. Why?
Vanguard is
You're
awesome unit.
kidding me. So they're not going to put out the Omega Proteus?
Nope.
Normally it's the Omega Proteus, right?
Right. So this is the
It should have
fourth.
been.
So this is the
They
fourth
should have
time.
fifth time, I
Fifth.
think.
I think 4.
No. Fifth time, I
Fifth
think as
time?
well.
Well,
Yeah.
one of them was a mini event that we still had it in there. I don't know.
I wonder
Operation.
if that is
Go ahead.
the mistake they have done here.
I don't know, but it says Operation Gemini Rising is your last chance to earn the Omega Bounty Hunter. Parts in the sector goal base. Finish ranking her up and unlock her tech in the event store while you're at it. The ultimate stealth killer, her tech, traps, and her trusty sidekick Chairman have silenced countless enemies before they even know she was there. And then the contest info is right below it. Alright, so the contest. Okay, this month's contest.
Maybe it's a part you can buy.
I don't know. This month's.
What you mean? What? Sorry, Brandon. What do you mean?
Maybe you can buy the parts as prizes to finish your Omega, and hopefully they'll bring us out the Omega Proteus, because that it should be Proteus time.
Yeah, it's possible.
It should be Proteus time. If it is not Proteus time, it is just gonna be a short event for a lot of people, I think.
Yeah.
One
The
day.
most of the people already have it. So why
Yeah.
they keep putting it on the map?
I don't know.
This month's
Oh, yeah.
contest is the War Commander Summer Movie Poster Contest, which runs until this Sunday. We had, well, it would be Sunday of last week. We had so much fun with the contest last year that we wanted to give people another chance to participate and win Universal Upgrade Logistics. See the contest here. And congrats again to our trophy design winners, Nightcrawler, Wizard Racco, and On Parole. And the trophy design was by Nightcrawler. So,
What? One
go ahead.
1 second. Just they just posted the winners of the movie.
We're gonna take a look. We can take a look at that too.
So, Command Center 17, they keep bringing this crap up. There's no idea as far as when it's going to come out, but this is the idea of the design. So I'm assuming from what this looks like, it's just going to be more armor, because it doesn't look like anything else on it has changed. What do you guys think?
I think they needed to put it on. And they have promised it so long for put an XCC on the game, and they just denied. You know what I mean?
They should give us a couple of more turrets and some new levels to the base defense guns.
Well, they say on this thing down below, it says the team continues to work hard on the Command Center 17 with the current plan to have it released later this summer. Stay tuned, because we know you've all been waiting for it. Knowing our luck, it'll be probably Christmas 2025.
I think maybe in July, maybe for the next event. I think maybe.
If it comes out, I hope so, because we're all running out of stuff to upgrade.
But what do you guys think they're gonna bring with the CC upgrade? Just more armor or more upgrades on
They
buildings?
need to bring something. They need to bring something because bases go down too easy now.
I'm thinking all it is that the new next level of the CC will bring new armor for everything. So probably more levels with more armor, but not anything special, different wise. I think it's probably just more capacity and more armor for just about everything, because they've already accidentally released. I don't know if it was accidental or not, but they already released the fifth thorium mine, so they may or may not give us an extra turret. They did say something about you can put another advanced material towards what is it, a ninth turret now, and 10th. Thank you, 10th. And so we might get some more resources. We may just get just that, and the rest of it's just upgrade for armor. We don't know.
I think we should have an expansion of base tune capacity myself.
pretty soon capacity and more
Yeah, storage.
stronger heavy platforms.
Armor is a big thing though, because you're looking at the health with a lot of the stuff that they're sending out. I'm banking on a lot of it's more armor on everything.
Uh,
You've got tunes that's 200 million health, and they're coming into bases where your platforms are not strong enough.
Right.
One hit and they're gone now. They're not worth it.
Because if
They're
you
useless.
Yeah, because if you look at the damage per second and the health of all these units that come out recently, wouldn't you suspect that it's going to be something to do majorly with armor?
more. I hope they're gonna give a little more firepower to the heavy what do you call it, defense plates.
A year
Because
ago, they were supposed to give us new walls.
Mm-hmm.
but we're gonna see with that one.
But I think with COVID being in place, I think a lot of that stuff was strapped because of having to work from home and only a few people at the place, and whatever else was in line of messing with their plans with it. So we don't know how many people are actually working on this. We don't know if their plans is summer really, or if that's what they're shooting for, but maybe Christmas. You never know. We're hoping for summer. Give us something to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that is something that's gonna be. I hope they do it pretty soon because if it is armor, the PvP actually need more armor at the moment. We're gonna talk about that in a second, but yeah, and there's this little last part here. In addition to Operation Jimmy Horizon, Jericho X, and the last chance to get Omega Bounty Hunter in the event June, will have a return of Showdown Warpad and Gear update. All our other regular monthly contents. Be on
Yeah.
the lookout for that coming in June.
Yeah, so it
What's the
looks
date
like
on that?
it's you
What's the
can
date on that?
scroll up at the top. I think it's up at the top for the date.
Because I think this is old and this was released before the last event.
May
So
28th.
they're talking, they're talking about the upcoming event where we got the Hellhounds.
Yeah.
So that was the last event where they got the bounty hunter. So this should be the upcoming event should be the
Yeah.
release.
The only thing is though,
H28 is 4 days ago
yeah.
or 5 days ago.
Yeah, 5 days ago. So unless it's
Okay.
a misprint, it looks like we
I
might get
didn't
her.
see where that was.
It says up top May 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm missing it.
yeah, it's May 28th.
Okay.
Let's see.
Looking for it.
What's the thing come? Operation Jim.
But what are you guys thinking about the Jericho that's coming?
If it has 675 range last time?
Yeah.
575.
575?
Yeah, and with the tech that comes with it, it was a good killer.
If
The
it has that
Rangers
500%, that
Rapid fire.
500% boost for 7 seconds or whatever it was before.
Rapid fire. Actually had two of them boosts, didn't they? There was one that you could unlock, and I think there was one you could buy that was which was longer. It gave you that rapid fire for longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
About 15 seconds or something.
I can just go into the game. Just give me a second, yeah. And we're gonna look at Jericho, the old Jericho. Let me see.
Might want to go F11.
Yeah. Oh. 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 What the beep?
That and then F11.
I don't know why it does this now. F11. And
Close out that window first. That little X there. Yeah,
it
and
should
then
be
do the top one. That one. That one.
doesn't do.
What? Yeah.
Oh.
Weird.
And that is a little weird.
Yeah,
It should be with this one.
yeah. Do F11 now and see what happens.
Oh, fuck it. We're just gonna.
It's okay.
Maybe I need to refresh. Let me see. Jericho. He was down here in the bottom, I think. Jericho. I think it was this arc loader that all was talking about, so we could had longer, not longer, but heavier fire rate, 30% fire rate, adds giant stun to effect, and times 2 clip sight. All was looking for this one.
Also had the Fury, the Rapid Fire 3, the under Fury Tech,
This one,
which
Fury.
yeah, that everything nearby was given a 500% boost in reload speed for 7 seconds.
Yeah. And you have a cooldown on it on 2 hours per push on it.
Yeah, but you hold 3 of them, so you could do 3 of them, and they wouldn't replenish for 2 hours each.
Yeah. And what was that? And that was the range and 20% damage to all. It was a beast of a unit when it has its glory times. So I wonder if they're gonna make him as strong as the old hero, or it's just gonna be a hellhound that have a little more power on it.
Wonder if you have to scrap the old one to build the new one, like they had that for a while.
I don't think so. I don't think so. It's a new unit.
A legendary unit, isn't it? So, well, it's not. It's like a hero unit, like a legendary guy. It's like a legendary hero, something like that.
So it's a new type of unit?
Yeah.
It's a renowned Jericho. They gonna bring him back to life in a X version of him.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new unit, but based on the old one.
Yeah.
No, I meant we've never had a hero unit brought out like that, have we?
I think we have.
Not.
It's been a while though.
Let's see. You can check that. We have the Sargis, I think, was little. That was Shadow Sargis.
That was
The
a
old
long
one was close.
Yeah, but
The
that
old
wasn't
one
even a
was.
hero.
This one was a hero, wasn't it?
No. I don't think
It
so.
has like 12 hours repair time, so it must have been some kind of hero.
You would need Buzztor to upgrade a hero these days, though.
And you had the that was not the Legion was not a hero. It was just a unique.
Yeah, like Adam was questionable too, but you didn't need Buzztor diamonds to upgrade Adam either.
Mm. And I'm happy that they actually made the space a little more on Adam. And
Yeah.
I don't know if they should have done that on the Warwick. That Warwick is obsolete anyway by now.
I'm never rebuilding that thing again.
Oh. But on Adam, it was actually pretty good. They put a little more capacity on him, so we could hold all the tech on it. He's actually a very strong unit at the moment. Did I? What have you tried Adam out with the new tech?
Yes.
Yeah,
You like it or not?
I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
That tune that just sniped me didn't like it.
Let's see.
And when we go,
Our enemies give us a thumbs down. We give it the thumbs up.
They're just jealous.
The subject.
they have not put anything out on the event, but if you go through the what do you call it, the calendar, I cannot see any new units coming. They used to after the event they will go a week, I think, and then you can hit them in in some of those bases, but I cannot see any new units. The only thing is the 27th. I was down here looking at it. It is the Leviathan boss base will come out. That is the new unit from the Shadow Ops we have at the moment.
Makes you wonder if it'll be like the Dreadnought, just put it in storage.
I'm not gonna upgrade anything before I've tested it. The Dreadnought was little a waste of gold in my opinion.
Waste of space.
Some I've seen it in some bases, but they don't last very long. And
No.
oh.
Mm.
Well, I was when we speak about Dreadnought and Jericho, we're gonna go to the PvP part. What are your opinion on the PvP part at the moment? Can I start with? Let me see. We'll start with Coyote. What do you think?
Sometimes, yeah, it's a little bit hard. New unit and Legendary Hellos
Yeah,
really smash the units. You can see it in a way. It is good for your base because you're strong, but you're a little too strong for the units we have. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
little overpeat.
Hmm?
Little overpeat. It is
Yeah,
overpowered.
that's a
Uh,
bit. It's not
yeah,
fun to fight and too expensive as well. In war pounds, it is free repair, but if you have a lot of them, they will take a lot of gold as
yeah,
well.
yeah. Ghost Rider, what do you think about it?
I enjoy PvP. I just don't do it as much because of well, for one thing, whatever you do coin repair is I think is overcharged.
Uh, it is overcharged in my opinion. Um,
But that's my only thought about it.
uh, Anxiety?
I'm a broken record. They need to get rid of the gold boost and change it to something like a reduction in repair time or something. The gold boost is just too much.
Uh,
Otherwise, it's always a adapt and overcome. The units are, for a couple weeks or seem overpowered, and then something new comes along, and suddenly those may or may not be functional again. But the gold boost is just too much of a disadvantage for people who don't want to coin a lot.
and what about this with the mercs? Uh,
The mercs,
you-
I wish they'd limit the number of. I wish they'd do two things. I wish they would stop allowing people to go out and buy more.
uh,
You once you attack, you've got what you've got and nothing else.
Maybe
uh,
like
They need to fix it with
like what a cooldown time.
no, just they need to if you've got 6,000 worth of mercs, that's all you get to use. 6,000 worth of mercs. Same thing with the missiles. If you've got 5 missiles, then you use 5 missiles. They shouldn't give you the ability to go back and buy more.
That's why if you are attacking somebody, you cannot make on that same time. You cannot start. You cannot build tanks of air of. They should do that on the bases as well, from Merc and missiles.
uh,
Yeah, but it's a moneymaker for them. And if so, we're praying to the people that aren't going to budge.
I can
Yeah.
see two ways with it. It is a money maker, but I think they're gonna lose players due to it. But that is another story. We can go through that a little later. Gonna go to yellow. What do you think about it?
Oh, what about the current PvP? Is that what we're
Yeah,
talking about? It's outrageous.
yeah.
2.5 hour repair PvP tune for 21 gold. I disagree with what Jeff. Oh no, I kind of agree with what Jeff's saying, but I think they look at it a different way. My perspective would be rather than a 50% reduction in time, make it a 50% reduction in cost.
Yeah.
It's only a 2.5 hour repair. It's not a great deal. It's not like what it would a normal, like, say, who's the Nemesis? Say you had Nemesis in the standard. He's God knows what it is, 5 weeks repair or whatever it is. If they want people to coin, they've got to reduce it. They have to reduce it. It's unrealistic. If you use 2 tunes of what a good PvP tunes would be now, which would be your Hellhounds and your Devouts and Mercs, you're looking at you're looking at close to 100 gold per base. That's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's just ridiculous. I'm not going to coin that. If it comes to it, I'll hit one base, take a bubble, and then let them all repair in a few hours' time and go again. They are not getting my money that way.
Mm-mm.
No.
And Kickstarter need to realise that they're going to lose money if they don't sort it out. Because people just will get fed up of paying that amount of money for one base. It's just stupid. Absolutely stupid. It's meant to be a PvP. You're meant to be able to go and go and go and go.
And have fun.
And have fun. But when you, I mean, of an evening, you could be looking at a 500 plus goal. That's not £30 for one evening's of fun. No. You can take the whole family out to the cinema for that and have more hours fun.
Honest,
buy a real game.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they were trying to offset the original topic of people being concerned that it always takes 4 or 5 tunes to take down a base. And then now, since we are down to like maybe 2 or 3, depending on what you bring and how experienced you are in the health of these things, of course the coin's going to go up, but they're already losing a number of players because it's the same type of stuff. The only thing that changes is the content. So if they keep pushing out heavier and heavier stuff, I mean, they got to bring out the CC-17 pretty soon, because otherwise people are going to quit because of how quickly the CC can go ahead and get mowed over.
Yeah, but in my opinion, the units we got, they are overpowered.
Yeah.
That is one thing. But there's no balance in the game at the moment.
No, it's just
Yeah.
yeah. If you got something that has 120 million health, I mean, and it's got the tech that on it that can go through mines with no issue, then you're fucked.
I mean, 2.5 hours is what if you've got a few devouts and mixed devouts and hellhounds. 2.5 hours is the repair time, right? The cost is 21 gold. It doesn't. That's 21 gold. What's that in dollars? For instance,
$2.10.
Yeah, American.
what's that? So, how much?
$2.10.
Yeah, American.
It's stupid. For one tune, that's 2.5 hours of your time.
Well, the
Right,
other thing,
now what I'll do is, like I say, we've got to use 2 or 3 tunes on the base. Do it, and I go and play Warzone. 3-3, that'll do me. Come back in a few hours' time. The thing's repaired for nothing, and I can go again. But they are not getting that money out of me.
the thing I don't like is they can drop in a whole 6,000 units worth of mercs and then go back and buy another 6,000 space worth of mercs and then go back and do it again. They basically are guaranteed to obliterate everything in your base just by paying gold. Now that makes a lot of money to Kixeye, but for a player that, it makes me want to just pull all my defending units out because I don't want 18 to 2 days worth of repair.
Mm-hmm.
No, and,
I'm not going to coin, 50 gold or 80 gold to repair my base.
You know what's
and sometimes but sometimes it makes me wonder if they are really using real gold, because some of those people are throwing in it like they have money sticking out of their asses.
Well, they've either got super great jobs and no life, or they're multi-millionaires, or they're using fake gold.
Can I say something?
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Sorry, go on, Jonathan. Go on.
That's ook the question. You have your full base defense. Is there a cheater coming or not? And if a cheater is coming, you just waste your time. You know what I mean?
But you
With
don't
the
know
base
until you're
defense,
hit.
no, if
Yeah,
they hit you and they're fucking cheaters, you clean up your full base defense for full repair, and you already know from the beginning you will go flat.
I got a perfect idea. Brain fart right now. They need to make it so you know how we get the gold auras for being top, 100 players or whatever. The base gets the auras.
Hmm.
Yeah.
As people spend actual gold, the more they spend, the bigger the aura. Give them the crown, give them whatever. So you know when a real fat pig coiner comes in.
Dollar sign or something. Big dollar
Spike their
sign.
ego.
You know
Spike
what I
their
mean?
ego. Give
But
them a big crown.
he's talking about brainstorming. Here's an idea. I mean, you open up resources and blah 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 when we do like forums and stuff like that, and some of them give out these absolutely useless special ops. Scrap the special ops. Just keep the basic ones that we need in the gear store, right? And Pixar love a lotto. They love a lotto, don't they? Yeah, a random roll lotto.
Right.
Throw in some logistics. Change them up for logistics. One in every 100,000, 1 in every 1,000, you get a repair all. You know, one in every 500, you'll get a corpus repair or a sentinel repair. Or throw in logistics in there. Repair logistics.
That will soften some of the players up. But my opinion, how I see the PvP at the moment, it's all of your last half year's upgrades just went down the drain with that Hellhound coming in. Um, they have put some gold sale on it, so people that were willing to spend gold on it could upgrade it and buy units from it, and that is okay. But if you look at how it changed the game, the Hellhounds, it's just ridiculous. There is no balance in the game. All of that shit you have been wasting your time on the last half year is just waste.
I disagree with you, Bonza. I don't think it was okay. Because there's a lot of us out here like me that couldn't afford to waste money on the gold. I'm tight on cash right now. And I represent quite a few players in this game. They're in my same position.
Yeah,
How's that
but
fair?
another thing is if you have been out, let us say you have been on a travel or been somewhere and you miss uh, that sale, you're pretty much fucked. At the moment, my PvP is fucked. I'm not doing PvP with that amount of gold you have to spend on it.
Yeah, I can do one tougher base, not a really tough base, and then I have to go repair for 7-8 hours because I don't have the money to coin repairs, especially at what they're charging right now.
Oh,
Oh,
Well,
but if you want to
interestingly,
keep, if you
the
want to
the
keep this, go ahead.
hellhounds fixed a problem we were having before.
Right.
The hellhounds in defense basically shut down the dervish Proteus attack, which was undefeatable, and it actually deliberately crashed the system, so you'd have to reboot or refresh your game. And if anybody that could use that ploy with the Proteus and speeding up of the dervish, it was a one platoon attack and you were wiped out. And the hellhounds were the answer to that. So eventually there's going to be something that's going to be the answer for the hellhounds.
But still, if they use the division, you will still have the see if they get building or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, they haven't fixed that yet.
We asking a long time about that because that really fucks up your game, and they still deny to do something about it.
Well, I don't think they're going to push too much effort on fixing that because the hellhounds, if you've got them, I've seen one person try that on my base since the
No,
hellhounds were released. So
If your screamer is that, they are still good in the PvP.
the screamer, not anymore, because if people they can go back and buy those fucking mercs, they just gonna drop it little like a rain down on your base, and when they don't kill your Matt, or what you call it, Nick, the first time, then can go back to their bases and buy some more. I think it is wrong that you can go back and buy more mercs or more missiles.
yeah, because there's nothing. If you're being attacked, there's nothing we could do to get more units to defend our base. I mean, it'd be nice if they destroyed our merc camp, that all of our built mercs would deploy and start defending the base. But that doesn't happen, and we can't buy more.
How about upgrade to war production on the base buildings that produce units? So you got better units it produces instead of the
But nothing.
junky old ones, like putting out Helios or something else.
Make all the buildings have last stand options.
Now you have something who you don't. Now you have an option you don't can you have your last stands anymore.
So basically, what they should do is just lock you in once you're in an attack that prevents you from going out of your base unless you hit end.
Yeah, but because at the moment, if you run those gold defense and attack boost, you just need a full set of mercs, and they will probably kill 2/3 of your base alone by that.
Indeed.
And the people are not going for the units and the entire base. People are going for the base now. It is, in my opinion, they should remove those gold and attack boosts, because there's no fair fight in that one. Keep the standard what do you call defense and attack. Keep them, but remove those gold and defense boosts.
You're talking about removing their profit margin, Bonsai. They'll never do that.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
only.
They don't
but
care.
okay,
They don't care if we enjoy the game. They just care about how much money they
But the
make.
brilliant thing was whenever they made it where we didn't have to keep refilling the stuff that would target shit with thorium every single time. That's the only good thing I think that happened with the bases.
but people are stop playing when they gonna get smashed every time.
Yep.
They don't. It is not only are they grinding to upgrade their shit in their upgrade their units, but they're useless at the moment. And now they, on top of that, they're gonna get smashed by people that are using 2 or 3 sets of mercs with the golden attack boost on top of it.
Yeah.
It is a little like having, if you surround a base, let us say you use 3 platoons and have 3 set of mercs, it will be the same like you have 6 platoons around the base. In my opinion, they should remove those gold boosts, and I don't know.
Some people just spam enough merc, they not even need to.
Yeah, I totally agree with
Yeah.
what everyone's saying without removing them gold boosts. Like Jeff, what did you say, Jeff? Change them up to 50%
Replace
repair?
it so that it's sort of replace it with the time reduction, like in Warpath.
I
You know,
see.
I would buy that.
I'd go with cost reduction, because if you go with time reduction, then Kickside can lose out because of you can, like your Hellhounds and that, there'll be free repair. Just take them out one by one, repair them one by one, and it'll be free.
Yeah.
So
But they do that already during Warpath.
Yeah, that's only Warpath. But if you got that at your beck and call whenever you want, I don't think they'd buy it. I think if they buy that it's a 50% reduction on repair costs rather than repair time, you might have a chance.
Well, it would
They're
It
not
has
going
a
to lose out.
balance.
They're not going to
It
lose
has a
out.
balance because people that coin are not going to waste time taking all their units apart. They're going to coin them anyway. If they leave the coin the way they are, the coiners are going to coin, and the people that don't coin are going to have an advantage by coining 40 to 50 gold gives them 6 hours of time boost. They'll probably take the time to do one at a time and get the free repair. But people that coin aren't going to waste the time, and they're just going to coin it.
Oh, I just the only thing I'm saying just at the moment is the game is out of balance.
Very out of balance.
Yeah.
How and if they want to have people spending little more money or have people not quitting the game, they should do something about that balance there are in the game at the moment.
I mean, even if it's just adding more armor to all the stuff that you use as defense in your base, that would still be something. But it has to be like a lot more armor to compensate for the units that are being brought in to smack the base. I mean, granted, I'm glad that some of us can be able to hit with just 3 tunes now, maybe 2, maybe 1, whereas before you need 4 or 5. But the adjustment for that later on is that all these other ones that are coming out, if you're being hit with 2 or 3 tunes with all these heavy units at once, I mean, it's just like when
You're
you look.
being
Go ahead.
we're being production spammed.
Yeah.
They can produce and reproduce and drop and drop and drop stuff that you can't defend against. And it's way off balance because as a defender you can't do anything. You just lose your shit and sit in a bubble.
Yeah, but then people log off and say, I'm if they are not willing to spend the money or coin on it, they are logging off for that day.
Yeah.
So the kicks I have to, or they have to look at it, how to balance the game. And now when Jericho X is coming, if he's gonna boost those hellhounds, there's no reason for doing PvP anymore.
The Hellhounds will spoil the game.
I forgot to ask you, Raven. What do you think about the PvP at the moment?
It's a joke.
Yeah.
The Hellhounds are too overpowered. Base defense is just non-existent. People say yes, you get the 25% boost in a base, but it makes no goddamn difference. It doesn't make a goddamn difference at all. The Hellhounds are just way too strong.
The funny part,
Well,
the funny part is that level 6 Hellhound is nearly as good as a level 20 Hellhound.
I've got level 15 Hellhounds. I take them in a base against level 60s. Level 60s kill my 15.
Right.
Now you tell me.
Well, you need to take out the
How-
go-go
how
bar
is
in the
that-
defense lab.
How is that fair? But like we us guys have seen, it makes no goddamn difference now because these guys are just spent 3 tunes DBs, 1 or 2 tunes, drop the Jabouts in with the Hellhounds, drop a load of mercs in, and you're flat. That's it. There's no point even defending.
Right.
We've seen it. The Hellhounds just drop them in, use the Jabouts as a meat shield, drop the mercs in, bye beast. And then you sat there with a 12, 13 hour repair time on your base tune. So what's the point? What's the point
And
in
you can
PvP?
coin that for 56 coin or something.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. And they're expecting people to PvP for that. They're having a laugh.
They should.
It's so one dimensional now. It's unbelievable. I don't know who's running Kickseye or the people that's coming up with these ideas of doing things, but they must have dynamite for greens. Because honestly, they haven't got a clue.
Can you stop screen sharing me, Brandy, at the moment?
All right, hold on a second. All right, yep, go ahead.
So like I said, these hellhounds are just way too overpowered.
And it doesn't make it better when Jericho X is coming.
I don't care what you've got sat in your base. If you've got a full platoon of Hellhounds, Nemesis, Legion, or whatever you want to put in your base, if somebody's coming to your base with them Hellhounds, with the Bouts and the Mercs, your base is going down because your base defense is just not big enough. It's not strong enough.
Well,
That's the top and bottom of
But
it.
our
yeah,
weakest.
but on top of that, if you can go back and buy the Mercs again 2 or 3 times or 4 times or unlimited times, it is.
Kicks are not going to stop that.
Well,
Kicks are not going to stop that because it's making them a goddamn fortune.
the
Yeah.
the true
Yeah.
problem, the true Achilles heel of any base right now is the mat and the screamer. If you can drop your mercs in, kill those 2 units, your base is air flat because the heavy platforms aren't strong enough. The anti-air guys, you don't get enough of them. They're too high. They're too 250 space is too much for what they're able to damage. You can't put enough of them to make them worth having in there.
There's no transparency in the game no more.
Right.
It's sayonara. That's all it is. And they're killing the game by what they're doing because people are just going to give up because they can't be chewed with it.
Oh, and here's another gripe. Just they got, there's so many ways without even using the scout to see what units are in somebody's base. They've got to make it so that if you hide a unit, it's hidden. And they don't make it that way. If you can do a screen capture and when it's loading, you'll see every unit that they've got in the base. And you can identify where their screamer is most times, where their mat is, or where their nick is, and that's where you drop your mercs. You kill those 2 units, and its base is done. Air. Just
air defense for the base is just
right. It's too weak.
It's too weak. It's not strong
I just
enough.
want to say on the side chat, hello to Arc Nemesis. Hello, Anton Martin and J Monkey. And we have, of course, Doomsday. Hope all is going good, great for him. Yeah, it is, in my opinion, it is just beep up at the moment with the units.
Tell you what I should do. They should go on YouTube and watch some of these guys attacking bases and look how easy it is to kill a base.
Yeah.
How easy these guys are making it look.
It's not.
It's pointless having the base defense.
Kick size only
You
seeing
might as well play
gold.
it. Yeah, exactly. That's all they see.
So
That's
they don't have a problem with it.
No, exactly. But we've realised, do they not realise? And I've seen it before, and I've played the game with some of these guys who've played this game for 11 years. This game is dying, and they're killing it fast.
They're killing it faster.
Yeah, they're killing the game. It used to be fun. Years back, it used to be fun. It used to be transparent, but now it's not. You're getting. It's like now you're a 49. You've worked your ass off. You're a 49 or a 50, and you're getting 42s, 43s, 44s with tunes as strong as yours. How's that fair?
Walls used to cause delay. Now they don't even break a sweat.
Bullshit. It's no transparent game whatsoever.
There's something bothers me as well. On this moment in the game, it is out of balance so big, even a level 40 can flat a level 50. This, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not possible if you normally go level up. You are stronger than the 40s if you are level 50.
But that's a level 40 that does one of 2 things: either spends gold like he's got it to burn, or he's using magic. Because a normal player wouldn't be doing it.
If they play the honor and they get blotters, they can just buy the legendary things and they will still flat you. Believe me.
I know. Kicks. I watch our shows that we do, We're just cannon fodder for Kickside. That's all we are.
I wish they would make it so that in the gear store, every time you get 1,000,000 medals, you could buy one Blood Thor diamond. It would
Oh.
make it so much easier. People would farm it. They'd spend more time in the game. If they screw up with the units that they're farming with, they'd coin it just so that they can continue to farm. I mean, I don't. What they've done with the units that you can buy and upgrade with the Blood Thor is great. I like it, but you got to give us more ways to get Blood Thor diamonds.
They're
That's
going to tell you
Probably gonna be what do you call it? Exploit.
they're going to
That
tell
was
you
why.
yeah, they're going to tell you that they want to keep it what do you call it? Hard to get just to make it more interesting.
It's already been exploited. Why keep the? You can't. You're still trying to plug a floodgate that's already been flooded.
And most days,
No.
and we had this last week, and this is where it's going to go. And now I'm speaking directly to Kickside, because I know they watch it. Half of our guys are not playing the game as much now,
Oh.
because it's boring, it's pointless, it's a waste of time, and that's the top and bottom of it.
Warzone,
Sorry.
baby.
Yep, that's where it's going. They are killing the game. They are killing WC. It used to be a good game, but now they've got a bunch of clowns running it. And they may not like what I've got to say, but they have. They've got a bunch of clowns running Kickside. They think about one thing: gold. It's that simple.
Well, they got a bunch of clowns out there willing to spend a lot of gold. So,
Yeah, or magic.
or magic.
Yeah.
Hello, Banzai.
But if you do both, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. But that was what I was surprised by is that if you spending gold and you use magic on top of that, you are not gonna get your banhammer, and
It's never going to be a perma ban.
that just pisses me off. But
Why do you
It's
think?
almost a
Why do you think
recruiting tool.
Why do you think I've been playing less and less? There's too many people that's not banned that should be banned.
well, guys, we have a rant show now for at least 30 minutes. So
Longer than that, almost an hour, honey.
just
quit playing because of they won't ban people that use magic.
Yeah, 'cause they use coin too.
cares?
When people start
cheaters are cheat.
when people start to send in tickets on you people that drops in five set of mercs or 3 set of mercs, they should actually go into that account and see if they actually have spent the money. That way they can actually catch those that are using little magic. I don't know what you guys think about that.
I don't think they care.
I
Or
don't
they
think
would
they
have
care either.
cleaned up a lot of that problem.
Kickside used to listen to the players. I don't think they listen to us at all now.
They don't.
Or if they do, it's not near as much because they did put out an island base for us on one event, but that was just one event. And then it went straight back to the regular stuff. So I think they're trying, but I think they don't. Honestly, I think they're focusing on the other games that they're making more money off of instead of War Commander.
Yeah, that's why the game. I'll give the game 5 years, and I think the game will be gone.
It's little sad because it is one of the best games that's out there. This kind of game that's out there, and it is little sad to see. It is a game that have been going on for it's 12 years.
Yeah, it's over 10 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
The game's not about skill or talent anymore. It's that simple. It's not about skill. It's not about talent. It's who's got the biggest goddamn wallet.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's why they should give them a, the more gold they spend, the bigger the aura around their base.
Yeah.
Let's see who the whales are.
Okay,
Who's their
guys,
egos.
let's go through the shoutouts. We can start with you, Coyote. Can you give your shoutouts?
I hope you all enjoyed the show. I wish everyone a good evening. Banzai, thank you for having me. and I hope everything go well with Doomsday. I wish you all a good evening.
Thank you. Thank you. And Ghost Rider?
Thank you, Bonsai, for hosting and panelists and those on the side chat and those who will be watching later on. Feel free to like and subscribe and tickle that little icon bell icon so you can be able to see when we go live next. And we'll see you next time, probably for the event.
Thank you. Anxiety?
Yeah, thank you, Bonsai and Brandy, for putting on the show. Thanks to all the fellow panelists for showing up and making this fun. Thank you for everybody who showed up in the side chat. Good to see we get people here while we're alive. Just want to say, always my heart goes out to you, Dooms, and just hope every day is easy. And congrats to Skipjack for getting her husband home, and hope every day gets better for him.
Yep.
And that's it. See you next show.
Thank you. Megatronic?
I'd like to thank you, Bonsai, for putting on a good show and being a good host. And I'd like to thank my fellow panelists for putting on an interesting conversation and bringing up some relevant topics. I'd like to thank the rest of the non-cheating, non-magic using War Commander players for playing a fun game and giving me a challenge. And you guys have a good day.
Thank you. Raven?
A big shout out to yourself, Bonsai and Brandy, for putting the show on. Everybody on the side chat who's come along to watch. Everybody on the panel, it's nice to be here with you guys. And shout out to Doomsday. My heart goes out to you. Brad, nice to see you on the side chat. And have a good night. Have a good evening. Have a good evening, everybody.
Thank you, Raven. Yellow?
Yo, you can start the show
start
now.
Okay.
Come in. Yeah, I'd like to give a massive shout out to myself for actually being on time for the show and allowing the show to happen on time.
I will send you 100 gold.
Same time next week.
Not an IOU.
Yeah. Shout out to yourself, Bonsai, and Mrs. Ghost Rider, for hosting and producing the shows. Shout out to everyone on the panel for your input and info that you give to everyone in the community. And a shout out to the community. Much love.
Well, my shout out goes to you guys on the panel. Love to be with you when we are doing the shows and, of course, when we are playing the game. A big shout out goes to those that are on the side chat. Thank you for tuning in on us and watching our show. And for those that will look at the show later, please like and subscribe. And hope you will keep coming to our show and watch it. And a big shout out to Doomsday. Hope all is going okay.
Yeah, I forgot to mention Dooms. Miss you, Dooms.
Miss
Shout
you.
out to your brother.
Yeah, I miss you, Dooms. I hope things work out better for you.
Oh, and Tricks.com, you can see in the side chat, he's probably been out and fishing at the moment.
He's probably missing bait now. That's probably why he's inside and not outside.
He's using his little worm. Big shout out to you, Trickster. For Jim and Skip, so happy to see it is going the right way for you guys. And Skip is just an awesome woman. Big shout out to her. And that is all from us. Oh, we're gonna go live tomorrow at 8 o'clock for the event.
Yes.
An hour after the event starts.
Yep. So everybody get
So
your
we're
coffee.
gonna see what they're gonna bring to us this time.
Coffee, I hope.
Yeah.
We need coffee.
Yeah. 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 Big thanks for joining us, and see you next time.
What about
That
your
is all
wife?
from us.
What about your wife?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. I have to give a big shout out to my wife too.
Yeah.
I love you, wife. See you all next time.